Hello and welcome, Taurus, for your February reading. Well, I just need to shuffle this deck while I talk. But yeah, we're going to get into this and see what comes up for you guys for the month of February. And hopefully something is going to come up that's interesting, I feel, for February. But your overall energy is the Chariot. I think another group got this in it with the other deck I was using, the Modern Witch. So February is a very slow month for you. You're ready for change, but you're taking your time. Now, you're very just taking your time with, the change and adapting it and just going along for the journey rather than the destination. So that's your overall energy. Focus, please. Okay. So where you are now, you have the Six of Cups. So something from your past you're very nostalgic. This month is very nostalgic for you. So something from your past, your childhood, is brought up and you're like, oh, I remember that. That was really sweet. I remember that time when things were really nice and sweet and innocent kind of thing, So currently you're being nostalgic and there's nothing wrong with that. To coincide with that, we have the Queen of Wands. I just picked the top of the deck. So this nostalgia is making you feel very empowered. Or just like, oh yeah, I remember that. I remember that time where it's like you're having this memory of something from your past, and it's just kind of giving you a flourish of empowerment. Sorry, I was just off screen there. I was like looking at it for the detail in that queen. She's beautiful. But yeah, so Taurus, you guys are very empowered. You're very, in tune with your game plan. You have a plan. You know what to do. There's nothing wrong with reminiscing, but you need to get stuff done. So that's where you are currently. What's going with it is the Judgment. I thought it was Temperance. Judgment. So what's coinciding is that people who have done you wrong will get their comeuppance. So karma is a big thing that's going inside with you, and you're going to see if you fall in suit with this karma. So if someone has, I don't know, if you've done something wrong to someone or ill will or, that kind of thing, karma will come back and bite you in the ass, or vice versa. If someone's done you wrong, they're gonna bite you. It's gonna come and bite you in the ass. So that's what's coinciding with you. So whatever this person, I think it's a person in your past actually, because of that Six of Cups, and they don't realize how successful you are, and then maybe they come into your life and you're just like, oh, I knew you'd assume this, so you're gonna get your comeuppance. And this person in the past. So your fear is the World card. So your fear, if this was like, reverse, you're resisting this change because you're going back to the past for something here. You're resisting this change, hence why your overall energy is just a Chariot. So you want to take your time getting to the new chapter rather than go for it. Like, just rather than going for it, you're taking your time. So your fear is that you don't want change to happen so quickly. It's like you don't want it to be a tower situation, or a death situation. You just want it to be a Chariot situation, which is what you have. Your strength is the King of Wands. So that's funny how the Queen of Wands was your elaborate here. The King of Wands is a fire energy. This could be you. Your strength is very, I'm going to get stuff done. I have a game plan for the month of February. I'm not going to be distracted by anything or anyone. But I do like how the power couple is here. Like, they're a power couple of their own suit, these two. And maybe the strength is your partner. So I always say when the two power couples are in the same reading, so if I had a king, like I have a king and a queen here, this is your partner in a sense. Your strength is your partner. So this is the person who you go to reconcile, to, like vent and talk to. So maybe this male figure, it could be a male figure, it could be a female. You can role reverse it, whatever. They're there to be your strength. So the King of Wands likes to get things done, but only in his way. But he's not strict. He's very approachable. He's warm and he's loving. So that's the thing with the King of Wands there. So I feel like because the power couple are here, like right above each other, Um, yeah, it's your partner. I just want to double check. Okay, and to go with this, we have the Three of Swords. This shows that you are going to him for to vent all this drama, all this rubbish and daily stuff that shouldn't be stressing you out, but he's there to listen. So it just shows you that your strength is your partner or a friend if you're single, or a male figure who is a fire sign. Your weakness is the Page of Pentacles. So your weakness is not seeking these new opportunities. Like, the pages are all students, and you're in this situation. Say you're in a job and you're like, I know what to do, I know everything, but you're not. You're a page in this situation. Your weakness is that you don't forget you're a page. You're not a queen yet in that sense. So your weakness is that to some degree in your career, you're still a student of your career's path, if that makes sense. So your weakness in the sense is like, you don't want change. You see what I mean? Your fear is that you don't want change, and you should change to better yourself, if that makes sense. That's why you're taking your time with that Chariot. So it all makes sense at the end of it, really. The outcome is the Lover's card. So we see that you eventually just go, I'm going to follow my passion. I'm going to follow, or maybe something passionate between that king and yourself. Like, say you currently are that Queen of Wands, your partner with that King of Wands. Something fiery happens between you. Because it is February, like Valentine's Day is in there. Something happens to spark your passion in life, or your passion in romance again, and that's just the outcome, really. Like, it's not saying a new lover's coming, it's just saying, hey, follow your passions. There's nothing wrong with that. Let's just do one more. I wanted to make sure what that was about. Okay. The battery's dying, lads. Battery's dying. I'll just do one more shuffle. Two of Wands. So maybe there's a choice you have to make here with this passion. Do you follow your passion in life, or your passion, what you're good at in career, which is your weakness, or do you follow your heart and move forward with the King of Wands there? Okay, let's carry on to the oracles. I'm trying to do this before it's like 3 p.m, but it's just really dull today. No, but that makes sense. Like, I felt like it was a bit, because at the start I thought I was losing it, going, this doesn't make sense, and then it does make sense. Do you know that moment where it's the start of a reading, you're like, this is not making sense, and then it does eventually. Right, first week energy of February, please. Second week of energy. Oh, some cards didn't go in. What's this one? Nope. Third week energy, please. And fourth week energy. Okie doke. And then I have to do the air signs. Okay, so first week of February for you, Taurus. It's the strange Valentine. Love is strange. It is. This shows that it's very strange, because we have the Queen of Wands with the King of Wands down here, and then we have the Lover's card as your overall like outcome of the month of February. So Valentine's Day is a big thing for you this month, like obviously because it is February, but love is strange. You're just probably like realizing, wow, maybe that person in the past is an ex you meet, and you're just like, wow, I'm so glad I met the King of Wands there. Jesus, like, I'm so glad I met my equal. I'm so glad I've met someone who gets me. So maybe your overall energy for the first week is just realizing, appreciating your relationship a bit more. Your second week, if you're single, I feel like this would be, you're respecting how far you've come in the sense of romance. For your second, we have two little witches. Magical space clearing time. So maybe that's what that Temperance card is telling you. You just need to do some decluttering of negative people. Just declutter those people who are doing you wrong, declutter the mess. Like, that's what the judgment card is. You're just like ticking off people that you don't want in your life. That really does make sense. It's a lot of like energy clearing for you in the second week of February. Third week, we have the 3 fates. What comes around? Ooh. See, what comes around? The judgment card is a lot about karma. So it's all like what goes around comes around. So you all have, like, you doing a declutter of those friends is showing that you're like, I have the power for the fate of these people, it to be in my life or not. So you have the power to cut them out of your life, or keep them in your life, or bring them back into your life. So you have the power to go, do you know what? I don't really want you in my life. Do you know what? I do. You're good. The last week of February, we have Pink Lotus Fairy, a time for spirit. So we do see like you did a lot. Like you went, I have my partner here to ground me and keep me, centered. Then we have the 2 witches, which is magical space clearing time. So you're clearing out all that negative energy. Then we see what comes around from the 3 fates. You're doing a lot of, I don't want that person in my life. They bring so much negativity. I want to keep that person. They've grounded me. They've been there with me from the start. And then at the end, you're just kind of recharging. You're doing a big, huge recharge, because that's a lot of like magic and like energy used here. So there's no wonder you're going back to being resting and stuff like that. So Taurus, I feel like that is your reading for the month of February. It's a slow and steady month, but you get a lot done. So I'll leave that there, guys, and I'll see you all very soon.